Ethiopian Airlines says all passengers and crew aboard Flight 702 are safe after landing in Geneva. This following a tense situation when the flight sent a transponder code indicating some kind of emergency on board. The flight was headed from Addis Ababa to Rome, but the airline says the jet was, quote, forced to proceed to Geneva. So let's go now to Rome and get the very latest details from CNN senior international correspondent Ben Wiedemann. Ben, what all do you know about this? Because there was much excitement and various speculation on Twitter about this. It seems to have ended well. What information do you have?
Well, I think it's important, Rosemary, to stress seems, because apparently the airline informed us about 20 minutes ago that the passengers would disembark within 5 minutes, and of course that was a while ago now. So it's not altogether clear what has transpired on board this flight, Ethiopian Airlines flight ET702. Geneva Airport is still closed as the situation is unfolding, so it's not at all clear what happened on board that flight. We're still waiting for details.
All right. Why has it been so quiet and why so few details at this point? Do you know?
Well, it's not unusual in these situations when, the security authorities are trying to determine what has happened, what the threat level is, and what could happen if things could go wrong, that they're fairly tight-lipped in these situations.
Yeah, and we're seeing, as I mentioned, a lot of speculation on Twitter, lots of information coming via various users of their Twitter accounts. What is being said? Have authorities there said anything about that?
Well, of course, obviously, the main speculation is this has been an armed hijacking. But we don't know at this point. We don't. It's important not to sort of fly too far with Twitter in these situations until the facts become clear. And at the moment, the facts simply aren't clear on the situation. And I can tell you right now, they weren't diverted because of the weather, because the weather in Rome is perfectly good. The skies are clear. So clearly, something went wrong on board that flight. But I think we're going to have to wait until people actually get off the plane and tell their story to find out what exactly has happened.
And Ben, we're just getting word, presumably that is exactly what's happened, have confirmation that this was indeed a hijacking, and we understand from our sources that the hijacker has been arrested. The airport, though, in Geneva remains closed.